easy. Just food. How, Kirkcaldy? How are we tonight? Right, that's good. Anyway, my name is Christopher Alucard. I am the marvelous fantastical, marvelous mix of comedy, and I've got 5 minutes, so let's see if I can entertain you. So when I first moved to Kirkcaldy, a lot of people kept telling me, they say a lot of bad things about Kirkcaldy, and I was like, are any of them true? Yes, very much so. So what am I going to talk about? What can I talk about? How about relationships? How many of you in the audience tonight are in relationships?
Yeah, probably so. Yeah.
Come on, don't be shy.
Yeah. Solid but true.
Thought sometimes we're going to get raised, but okay. Well, I'm recently going for a breakup recently. Oh, come on, you can do better than that. I'm more sad than that. I'm in pain, people. I'm not taking the easy way out. I should have figured she was cheating on me. I mean, the first time I went over to her house, her little brother was there. He looked at me and said, "Quick, get out the window." Closed the door and never saw her again. I often find it's hard being in relationships. I'll never understand how people can stay so long together. I mean, but I guess if you really think about it, it goes all the way back to like biblical times. Like, do we have any Christians in the audience? I don't want to offend you. Okay, we're good. One. Okay, I'll go light then.
Thank you.
All right. So if any of you have had to slog through the boring, tedious, arduous task that is Sunday school, you'll note that they leave something out, that Adam's first love was not Eve, it was a woman named Lilith, and obviously she is the first seductress. Ooh. But obviously the concept of divorce hadn't really caught on back then, unlike today. So God had basically two choices to make. He could either be like, no, I think I'll stick around and let her continue to drink all this stuff and desecrate years that I spent 7 days and then took 1 day to rest on, or I could just damn her to hell. Being God, he obviously took the easy way out, and he was like, come here, Adam. I'm gonna make you a new wife out of one of your body parts. If I was Adam, I'd be just like, okay, but if you're gonna use anybody, take my right arm because I need my left arm for business. But even if you're not biblical, the concept of marriage can go all the way back to the Stone Age, 1000 BC, where dinosaurs ruled the earth, if you believe in that shit or something. And obviously, if you're a lovely cave wife, you're out, you've just killed your neighbor's, saber-toothed tiger, you're out walking the fucking triceratops or something. and then you come back, you knock on the door to your cave is open, and you go in there, and there's your cave husband just out there touching clubs with another man. So obviously, you're obviously very ashamed of that, so you're deciding, I think I'll just throw you out of the house, the dinosaurs will deal with you, and you just watch as your man gets ripped in half by a couple of velociraptors. But honestly, it's science's fault, because they chose to name our species Homo erectus. Oh, jeez. Hey, trust me, I said my comedian act I was going to say my comedian act is not for the faint of heart, but then Hawaii 5-0 over there swore in front of everybody, so I think we're all good there. So I'm 23, and one thing I've noticed recently is that a lot of people my age are getting married really young. I'm like, come on, you're still young, let's go out in the town, have a few laughs. Oh no, sorry Chris, I've got to stay home with the baby. Meanwhile, the baby's just screaming off its head, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm going down to the pub. Pubs, scapegoating shitty fathers since the dark ages. But there's two parts of marriage, of marrying young, that I find just terrible. Okay, so first of all, don't. But no, truthfully, first of all, don't spend like £7,000 to do the easy way and get on a plane, go all the way to America, go to Las Vegas, get one of those like cheap weddings because cheap, just a cheap wedding dress that only comes down to there. That'll please some people, but definitely not your man. And then on your wedding night, because let's face it, hotels in Las Vegas are tacky. You'll be so busy on the wedding night that the morning after, the place will be so covered in glitter and stuff it'll look like something Elton John would sleep in. And obviously the second reason to not get married is, of course, children. Now trust me, I love children. They're lovely, they're squishy, they cry and make faces like Beelzebub is possessing them. But I'll never forget one thing my mum said. A few days after I was born, "You ruined my body, Chris." And trust me, the amount of time it took for me to be born was enough times to take, and I definitely checked this, 90 round trips to London. So yeah, I was late. Unlike to this night, which I gladly arrived early. So I just went thinking about that. If I ever have a child and they are super late, and I'm sitting on a plane to London, I'm drinking cheap stuff that the pilots are claiming is champagne, but tastes very suspiciously like a bottle of appetizer. And then the stewardess comes on. "Excuse me, Mr. Nicol, would you like to get off the plane?" I'm like, nah, I'll be fine. So after 90 round trips to London, I come home. I've missed the birth, and I just come in plastered, and I see the wee child, and I just say, "Hello, come to daddy, I love you." I hate you, Chris. And that's what my partner will be screaming at me. Anyway, I'm being given the signal to wrap up, so I'll just quickly end with a quick little monologue for you. So one of the things I've noticed is that comedy is getting a lot more PC nowadays, and I'm fine with that, but I'm truthfully not, because it's precisely when comedy is offensive that we need it the most. Comedy should provoke, it should shatter through prejudices, challenge your preconceptions. Comedy should leave it different to when it found you. Oh sure, humour can hurt, even alienate, but the risk is better than the alternative. A steady diet of innocuous, childproof, flavourless mush served to our children 24 hours a day by the cheap, liberal people who are busy caring if whoever's died today than whatever the fuck's going on in the news right now. Demand to be challenged, to be offended, to be treated like forward-thinking human beings, and teach your children to do the same. Don't let a network, a comedian, a congressional committee, or anyone else take away your right to laugh or whatever the hell you want. Because if you do, well, is the joke even funny? Good night!